This video chart presentation of Global Minerals Limited, brought to you by allpennystocks.com. Global Minerals trades on the Toronto Venture Exchange under ticker CTG. It's a technical stock to watch this week. See, it had a nice couple days to end last week, pushed back through the 50-day moving average, shot right out again yesterday to open the week, up almost 10%. Relatively low volume play, 38,000 shares traded, which is probably just slightly below average for this play. But importantly, what we're seeing is a new higher low being made. Again, something else that we always look at, long-term MACD. Nice upward trend to it while the price per share is trending down, giving hints that somewhere through here perhaps, certainly through here, this stock might be trying to find a bottom. See the upward trend in the MACD following right along the trend line, holding above zero, two bullish things that you like to see. Coming off a loose PPO ADX pinch. ADX still in a pretty nice position, getting the bullish cross of the positive DI up through the ADX and negative DI. MFIs, there's a pretty good separation there from the 7 away from the 14 and 21. Pulled back together. Right now the 7 is trying to push into bull chart territory, but all in all the MFI is still relatively neutral at this point. Seeing a little bit of an uptrend in the accumulation distribution. We're looking for it to take out that point, try and make some higher highs. You can see a little bit of flattening out. Shaking money flow is in the green, but it turned down yesterday, which could give you hints. This actually closed up on a little bit lower volume. There was some selling pressure perhaps in there. I didn't see an intraday chart on this to see what kind of selling pressure it took on. There might have been some big sells in there that were offset by some higher buys. A lot of times when you see the shaking money flow turning down like that, that's what it's telling you. CCI making a nice move off the bottom, breaking back to the upper half of the indicator. Full stow, pushing back towards 50. And you want to see it over top of 50 to show some bullish momentum in the chart. And the tricks, lagging indicator, still making higher lows, holding over top of zero, still in bull chart territory. RSIs show some strong momentum in this play, holding over top of 50. Any sort of pullback now, that's what I'd look for. Hold that 50 mark, keep the momentum in the play. Of course, that ties in with the candles. And what I'd be looking for on this is a 50-cent mark to hold on any sort of larger pullback. You can see it's closed up around 57. And it does pull some strong support back here at 50 cents. That was a pretty heavy area of resistance when it came off this bottom to push through it. A little bit scary that it didn't hold it and fell back down. Didn't hold the 50-day either, but it drew some bottom support down here around 43 cents. Now, if this did happen to fall back through 50, I'd always be looking for the 50-day to hold, to keep this 50-day trending upward, starting to make a slight move back up towards the 200-day. That's something that you want to see in a chart reversing course. If I kept an eye on this for a longer period of time, I'd want to make sure that it holds 43. It does pick up a very bottom support at 39. There's a pretty good support level at 43. But the reason this chart was a Canadian technical stock to watch this week was because of the momentum coming into the play, the push back through the 50-day moving average, and so far it's playing out pretty well. What I'd look for on the resistance side of things is for it to meet a little bit at 60 cents. That's a pretty good area of support back here in August and September of 2011. See, just barely pushed above it at the end of December. So I'd look for resistance to start to pick up right there and certainly get pretty heavy, up at 64, 65 cents. 200-day moving average is trending down. It's dynamic, so it's going to continue its downward move right now. Going to add to resistance at that point, 64 cents being the old high, and a classic area of support and resistance last year. Still a pretty nice climb from 57, add 8 cents a share to go up there and challenge that resistance. Right now the indicators are taking on a pretty nice look. 3 straight green days for this chart. If it does take a breather, look for it to hold the support level, try and roll back off that, continue to make higher lows, potentially go up here and try and push on this whole resistance point. Those are the type of things that I'd be looking for in the CTG chart. But as always, this is merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant. Strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure, and do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor, licensed broker dealer. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.